Hello everyone, my name is Moritz and I'm the founder of Made for Germany. If you're a talented engineer or IT professional and you're thinking about building a career in Germany, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what you need to know about the German job market, especially in the tech and engineering field, and how to be successful in the application process. So let's get started. Germany is one of the strongest economies in the world, the number one in Europe actually, and engineering is at the heart of that success. The country is famous for high quality manufacturing, the automotive industry, and industrial automation. But we have a challenge. Germany is facing a shortage of skilled professionals, especially in tech and engineering. By 2035, there will be an estimated gap of around 500,000 skilled workers across all industry. This is why international talent, like yourself, is more important than ever before. One of the key things to understand about the German job market is the importance of specialization, which is higher here than in other places. It's crucial to clearly define your niche and your focus in your profile. You should also be kind of picky about the positions that you apply for. Make sure to only focus on those positions where you believe that you can make good use of your previous experience, because German companies, they tend to value this higher than, for example, adaptability or willingness to learn a new field of work. Now let's talk about application strategy. If you're part of the Made for Germany program, we will help you in selecting the right job opportunities. As we know, the German job market is very specialized. One mistake that I often see is sending out very generic applications to literally hundreds of positions. Instead, what we should do is focus on tailoring your CV to highlight your specific skills and industry experience for a smaller number of well-suited roles. That will generally just create better results. And to avoid wasting time on tailor-made applications to companies that would require German skills or that don't sponsor visas, you can rely on our experience. We will introduce you only to those employers who will support international talent and their mobility. Now, when we look at application documents in Germany, attention to detail and thoroughness are very important. A typical job application would consist of three main components: your CV, a cover letter, and references with diplomas. However, within the Made for Germany program, we don't need a cover letter. A CV with references and diploma, that's enough for us. Your CV, that can be a 2 or 3-page document, and it should clearly highlight your technical skills, your work experience, and education. Make sure it's well structured and it includes the details of your previous experiences. You don't have to include a photo on your CV. That's often a discussion in Germany, but I think it can definitely help to make a good first impression. But you should only do it if you have a recent and professional looking picture. If not, it's really just better to skip the photo than to use something like a vacation photo or a graduation photo. Also, we should include references from previous employers or from professors, especially if they can confirm your expertise or your technical skills. Your higher education diplomas, they're also considered to be references. So these need to be two separate files, PDF files, one for the CV and one for all the references with the diplomas. I've actually created a basic template that would showcase the typical structure of a German-style CV with references. I've linked the document in the video description below, and well, you're free to use it if you like. Since I don't need a cover letter, I'm not going to go into the details of how to write one. But if you're interested in learning more about that, I am sharing a link down below in the video description. That guide is not from me, however. It's a blog article that I found online, but I really like it. I think it's pretty well written. Okay, now let's talk about language. Unless you feel comfortable to do job interviews in German, your application documents, they should always be in English. In many tech companies and especially international firms, English is often sufficient as a work language. But still, nonetheless, I would advise you to learn German. It shows a commitment and it also makes it a lot easier to integrate into the team and the local culture that you find here in Germany. So if you're worried about language, you don't really have to be. German, it may not be the easiest language to learn, but we're supporting you. What we're doing is, as soon as you have a job offer, we will offer you a German language course that will help you to get at least some basics covered before you even move to Germany. So what about interviews? In Germany, the job interviews, they can be quite structured. So it's not that unlikely that you will go through multiple rounds, which may also include technical assessments, interviews with HR, and interviews with managers or with potential team members. During interviews, German companies, they appreciate professionalism and punctuality. They would expect you to demonstrate your technical expertise and also your problem-solving skills. And you should be ready to discuss some specific examples from your previous work experience. Also, you can expect some questions about how you work in a team. Don't be shocked if they ask you in a very straight way about your weaknesses. They're not trying to embarrass you. They're just asking you to demonstrate your ability to reflect on yourself and the limitations of your skills and knowledge. That question is kind of infamous, so you may face it at some point in the interview process, and you can navigate this positively and confidently by, for example, naming professional topics that you still want to learn more about, or maybe in a certain small area, a lack of previous practical experience, or maybe you have other personal growth opportunities that you're still working on. In general, don't be shy to admit the limits of your expertise. Nobody would expect you to be an expert in every single subject matter. But most importantly, just please try to be yourself, be authentic. They want to get to know the real you, they want to get to know the person that they may be working with in the future. Often they would also ask you for salary expectations during the interview. And to make sure you're ready for that, what I will do soon is post another video on what working conditions and what salaries you could realistically expect from German companies. Once you have a job offer, it's time to prepare for the move. And moving to a new country, that can be challenging, but don't worry, we will help. At Made for Germany, we can support you with everything from visa applications to finding a place to live and even cultural integration. What we want is to make sure that your transition to Germany is as smooth as possible, so you can focus on starting your new job and building your new life in Germany. Germany offers great opportunities for talented engineers and IT professionals. It's a good place to grow your career, to work on cutting-edge technologies, and experience a new culture with a high quality of life. And I am happy to help you along the process. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more tips about working in Germany. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or just reach out directly to me. Auf Wiedersehen.